Hey, Steve Swift across the pond. It's GT here, and I'm standing here with your favorite wrestler, Mr. Number One George South. And as they say, he's as tough as an old army boot. George, once again, you're going to be traveling down that road. Yes, down to Allentown. The contender this time, another young lion, is Justin Kindred-Allen.
You know what we forgot to let these fans know is I am soon to be approaching 2 years as the world champ for NAWA. You know something, Justin? But how many are they now? They grow every week like the gremlins. You get a little bit of water on them and they grow. There's like 18 of them. Justin, listen, buddy. I don't know if me and him have ever been in the ring together, single. We've done some tags. Justin, listen, I'm the champion. Listen, I don't have to beat anybody, but you got to beat me. And we know that ain't going to happen.
Well, we just heard from the NAWA Carolinas heavyweight champion, wrestling legend, Mr. Number One George South, as he prepares to defend his championship once again, this time against allegedly Mama Allen's favorite son, Justin Kindred-Allen, in a huge championship match. That match is your main event this week. Stay tuned for that, but now we're going to toss it back to the guy tonight. He's standing by with the challenger, Justin Kindred-Allen.
Hey, Minneapolis TV, I'm standing here with Justin Kindred-Allen, the man taking on Mr. Number One George South for the Carolinas Heavyweight Championship belt. Justin, lucky you, that ink is barely dry on this contract to face George South even before the Bunkhouse Stampede victory with the Allentown, and NAWA management is allowing you to go for it against George. What you thinking?
Guy, tonight is the greatest night in NAWA history because it's the night that Justin Kindred-Allen becomes the NAWA Carolinas champion when I beat my trainer, Mr. Number One George South, in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And you know, not only am I going to become the NAWA Carolinas champion, but I'm also 1/4 of the winners of the 2025 NAWA Bunkhouse Stampede. And that means that maybe after I beat George, I may just go cash in on Zay Vega. I may just go cash in on that idiot Silver Fox. You see, because Justin Kindred-Allen and the rest of the Allens run NAWA because all roads lead to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're down in the ring with a huge singles matchup here. We've got Ted taking on Big Donnie. Curtis, this is going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Do you call this a clash of styles? What do you call this? I don't have the scouting report on Ted.
Well, Ted's a long-time staple here in NAWA. He's been gone for a while. Rumor is he got married.
What?
What a special lady it takes to marry Ted, that's for sure.
To a human?
You know, Steve Swift would get mad if I said he was mentally unstable. He didn't like that. He is from, you know, he serves the man in white, whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
That's what Ted told me. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't know any of this stuff.
You should be able to figure this out real quick.
No, I can't. Incompatible network protocols here. I can't understand it.
Well, you know, Donnie, he definitely doesn't look like the athlete of today, that's for sure, but he's a mountain of a man, and he can move.
He's got the crowd. He's got the crowd coming unglued here.
He's a mountain of a man, and he can move like a gazelle in that ring, Curtis. Look at Ted. He's already off the hinge here.
Well, hey,
Ted, pompadour Ted's got.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I just wanted to say pompadour.
The pompadour is a nice hairstyle, but I don't think that's what he's pulling off there. This is
kind of on the top there.
Oh, there's a lot missing on the top.
It's a half a pompadour.
He needs to talk to. He needs to talk to the guy tonight about
who?
About a hair treatment system, maybe.
Guy tonight quit answering my calls.
Yeah, but I think he's
Guy tonight. What's up? What's up with that? Ted is talking to our official, Sierra Nicole again. She's trying to get the action underway. We got the bell. Big Donnie, I think they're confusing the official here.
That, again, not hard to do.
Well, most officials, aren't very intelligent. They can count to 3 sometimes.
This is,
But
I'm confused.
Our official, Sharon Nicole, she's doing a great job. This is
Doing a great job. Nothing's happened yet.
she's keeping the chaos from ensuing.
Don't we want chaos?
No, we want a nice athletic competition
Okay.
here.
Well,
what are you laughing at?
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
I hope Donnie squishes you again.
I don't want that to happen. It won't happen either because I've got Mike Mon watching my back now.
Ted has got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out. Now he's got both feet back in.
All right.
What?
I said all right.
Well, we're going to get some action here. What are you pointing at?
Yep, we got a lock.
People can't see us.
Oh boy. Well, you know who the power advantage belongs to here.
I've been on every show and no one's ever seen my face.
Well, that's good too.
He says he pulled his pompadour.
Yanked the bald spot right on top of his head.
Ted's saying that his hair was pulled by Big Donnie here.
That Big Donnie doesn't need to pull hair to overpower Ted.
I think Donnie just overpowered him, as you said, Curtis. Ted is this. He's nuts.
Yeah, he's
a loose cannon, that's for sure.
he's out to lunch.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Chipotle. Oh boy, big.
He doesn't look
Big
like a
right hand.
Chipotle kind of guy to me. Like now Donnie wringing that arm. He's got that wrist. Don't break it.
He's ringing it again. Oh, there we go. You see, he's got it completely twisted the wrong way there.
Well, Donnie's focus is probably on Golden Gladiator number 2 and getting that heavyweight title back from Silver Fox. He can't be blinded by the rage he's in. He's got to worry about Ted here, but Ted's arm is...
Yeah, it looks to be injured.
It's gone numb. The blood flow has been stopped.
Maybe the referee will stop this one.
Ted needing his arm checked on. Locking up again. And now Donnie, looks like he's got a...
He had a top wrist lock, and now he's got the arm wrapped around the ropes. He's got a hammer lock on the ropes here, and he's switched to a side headlock in the corner.
Well, Donnie, he can catch his catch with the best of them.
Well, the referee should be breaking this up here. They're all in the ropes, but that's fine.
Ted said his arm hurts, but he used it to punch him in the stomach.
And now he's got Donnie's arm wrapped around the top rope here. That top rope's been out of the elevator cable.
You know what they say, an arm for an arm, right?
Yeah, Hammurabi used to say that.
Now Big Donnie, wait a minute, what's been distracted here? Golden Gladiator number 2 is back.
Hey, shut up. Let's hear what he has to say.
I don't know what he's saying, but Ted just taking advantage of the distraction here.
That Golden Gladiator's a real scoundrel.
He likes to talk.
Somebody take the mic from him.
Something about an expiration date, but the action's still going on down here in the ring.
Don't drink milk past the expiration date. You get sick.
Only if it's over a week old. Now Ted. Look here.
Right hands.
Donnie. Holy Christ.
That'll do it.
That should do it.
Goodbye, Ted.
2, 3.
She wrote a message to the Golden Gladiator.
I think Donnie's about to go up there and get his hands around his neck. He's still talking, Curtis. I don't have to say Golden Gladiator 2. Where the hell are you? He's right there. He's back in the NAWA. Hopefully Donnie can get up to the stage quick enough to go get his hands on this guy. There he goes, walking out the back door.
There's an escape. The Golden Gladiator here. Donnie saying he's not done with the Fox or Golden Gladiator. He will get the Golden Gladiator.
Big Donnie in a rage. Oh, getting a little
He's
sugar.
getting a smooch now.
That's Mrs. Donnie, I guess. At least so for tonight she is. I know all the girls love Big Donnie.
Yeah, it's got like an animalistic attraction.
Well, what a match that was.
The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, Thunderbolt Patterson has been outcast. Say it, yes, sir, outcast from our flock, and we will not allow him back into our flock. Never, not even.
What we can allow is your boy Danny Deal say, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Had a flat tire. Car broke down. I don't even know if I got a car anymore, but I do know I got the deals at highspots.com.
Highspots.com is your one-stop shop for the wrestling fan. Get books, DVDs, Blu-rays, magazines, memorabilia. You can even get your own wrestling ring at highspots.com.
Deals.
Highspots.com.
Highspots.com.
Oh, feel it in your soul.
Highspots.com. It's like heaven for the wrestling world.
NAWA fans, I'm standing here with the newest influx of talent to the North American Wrestling Alliance. He is the elite, Quan Anderson. Quan, welcome to the NAWA, brother.
Thank you, Guy.
Good to have you. At this time, NAWA matchmakers have you pitted against in one-on-one confrontation. One, Asher Rain.
You know what, Guy? Today's the day. Today is the day that the Elite One makes his debut at the North American Wrestling Alliance. Now, you know what, Guy? I've done a lot here in my lifetime. I'm a D1 NCAA collegiate wrestler. I've made it to the national tournament not once, not twice, but 3 times. But you know what I've never done, Guy? I've never wrestled at the likes of anywhere like the NAWA. And tonight, against my opponent, Asher Rain, the Elite One is here, and the Elite One is coming to take him down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from a newcomer here in NAWA Championship Wrestling, Jaquan McNair. He calls himself the Elite. He's a former D1 collegiate wrestling athlete, and he is going to be making his long anticipated debut here on NAWA Championship Wrestling against none other than Asher Rain. That's going to be an exciting matchup. It's going to take place right here next week on the program. Don't you dare miss the debut of Jaquan McNair against Asher Rain next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge matchup in the ring right now, and it's for the NAWA Carolinas Heavyweight Championship held by wrestling legend Mr. Number 1, George South. And there's the opponent, Curtis, Justin Kindred-Allen. He says he's Mama's Allen's favorite son. You believe that?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think so, because he's not even my favorite Allen.
Yeah, but you're not Mama Allen.
Yeah, I barely tolerate these guys. So Mama would have, she knows what's going on. She's known them all. So it's got to be Robert or Steve, I would think, or maybe Mason.
One of the OGs.
Yeah. So why is Mason having a singlet on here to second out?
Well, as you know, he's probably going to stick his nose in this matchup at some point.
Well, you don't need to
George South
dress
is
out
going
for that.
George South is going to have eyes in the back of his head as he defends this title. It could be in jeopardy here tonight, Curtis. Could this historic run of George South be in jeopardy?
You got the numbers game here. You've got two George proteges too, so they can compare notes. So they know a lot of George's tricks because they spent a lot of time with him along the way here. So maybe they'll be able to parlay all that knowledge into a winning strategy to defeat Mr. Number 1 and take that Carolinas Championship from around his waist.
Well, we're going to find out right here as the strap is coming off the waist. That's a beautiful belt.
It is.
Very, very
heavy too. Look, Harky can barely hold it up.
Harky can hardly keep anything or hold anything up these days from what I understand.
Oh my goodness.
But look at that beautiful Carolinas NAWA Heavyweight Championship. George South represents North and South Carolina. As you know, Curtis, we are the only promotion that I'm aware of that runs in both states. Here in the Carolinas, we are the only true Carolinas promotion, and I'll be proud to say that. more and more as time goes on.
I'm glad that you're proud. I'm glad that you're doing it because it gives a place for the throwback to be showcased, and that's what the people really want to see.
I have to also say we are the longest running episodic program in the Carolinas. We're almost up to 400 episodes, Curtis, and we're a part of HighSpots.tv. I hope this ain't our last one for HighSpots.tv. You know that. Hey, Seth, that contract's coming up soon.
Hey, let's get that here. This is interesting. This is interesting here. This is interesting.
Why is this interesting?
Because
the contract's coming up?
No, forget about that. The operations of the company take care of itself. George took his jacket off before Justin here. So a little gamesmanship from Justin Kindred-Allen, taking a page out of the playbook of he's chopping himself.
His chest is very red, but yeah. Well, at least George is known to keep the jacket on for 20 minutes or so, but thank God he took it off, as you stated. Here we go. NAWA Carolinas championship match underway. Justin Kindred-Allen, the challenger.
Bracer on that left wrist.
Why is he yelling at our official already?
Well, I can see that. I can see why. He's probably did something to warrant it.
What about that brace? He's been wearing that for a while now.
Well, he broke his wrist. Several months ago, so he's it's fully healed, but maybe not as strong as it used to be here. So he uses that to protect it. George going right after that arm, though.
Sweeping the legs, takes him right down to the mat. He's got those fingers interlaced. He's using it to twist the arm there, Curtis.
Yeah, maybe the brace is a mistake because it turns into a bullseye for a target for the opponents to aim at here, and George zeroed in on it right away.
I think George will zero in on that arm in most matches. If you've watched the George South match, you could game plan. I'm not a professional wrestler, Curtis, so I don't really know much about game planning. I don't really know how well you could game plan against someone as good as George South is, but if you study the tape, you could maybe find a weakness here in South's game, right?
There's not a lot of weaknesses in this game here. You gotta count on him making them. You gotta hope he makes a mistake. Like leaving his gut there to be to kick. It shoots off. Oh no. Well, maybe not too much of a mistake there because tackled by George, and now he's got a near fall.
Only got a 2 count there, and right back to that wrist and that arm. There you go, sweeping the legs again, just trips him up and takes him right down to the mat. And Kindred is in a very bad situation here.
Yeah, he's got to figure out what's going on here. To me, it looks like his shoulders are down right now, but getting a lot of latitude from junior referee John Harkey. Now he's got that shoulder off the mat for sure, but that's because he's getting wrenched.
Yeah, look at the pain on the face of Kindred-Allen here. As George South, he just looks comfortable inside the squared circle.
Yeah, you see that? All it takes is that little twist there. Once you've got the leverage, it doesn't take a lot of extra strength. That technique is all you need, and he's stretching those tendons the way they don't want to go.
Kindred's going to have to do something here. Make a reversal. Oh, use that boot again. Down to a side headlock, shoots him off. Hip toss from South. Going for the pin, he gets back up.
South snatched him down.
By the mullet there.
That makes sense to me. I got you down here, I might as well pin you.
And right back
we go.
Sweeping the legs again. He said something to our official there about 2.
I think he was saying that was 3. Let's count a little faster here.
Goodness.
That's why he got demoted.
I think he's been promoted back up.
He's back up?
Sure, I don't know. I'm not in charge of this place.
Oh, man.
I just like to call the action.
He's cranking on that arm still. Justin's got to try to get his body going the other way and fight his way out of this.
He's going to have to use that boot or something again to get out of this.
The boots worked a couple of times. Let's see if George has got that scouted yet.
Going for that boot again. He faked it there for a second, Curtis.
Oh, there we go.
Faked me out.
Right back.
I think South's had enough of Allen. Tackle takes him down. And now he gets him up right off the mat, right back into a side headlock. I don't think South's intimidated by 1/4 of the Bunkhouse Stampede winners. Oh, big hip toss and another cover.
This has been all George so far. This has been a dominant performance by the champ so far.
I think he's going to go right back to that arm.
Yeah,
there he goes.
That makes sense to me. It's working. Why would you stop? Now we've got an outside armbar.
South just controlling Kindred here early on in this contest.
Inside armbar, I'm sorry.
I would have just called it an armbar. I didn't know it was inside. Hey, we're inside right now, so that's an inside armbar to me.
And that's why
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's exactly why you're sitting there and not getting in the ring.
And this is where I want to stay.
Exactly. Oh,
believe me.
The eyes.
Oh, big right hand, and down goes South.
Lightning fast punch by Allen there. Oh, took too long on the elbow.
That arm, you just see he's favoring it as he got up off the mat. Right back down he goes. And now South down to his knees.
He's got those fingers interlaced. After the fourth, oh, there we go.
Look at it, just contorting that arm, bending it backwards.
Yeah, he's got fingers interlaced into a top wrist lock from this laying down position here. If Justin's best chance right now will be to kind of reach that other hand up and secure his hand in place, and then roll his body back towards where the referee's standing there. And that'll get the pressure off and let him get back to a vertical base. But I don't know if he's thinking about that right now because he's in tremendous pain.
Well, obviously he's not thinking about it because he didn't do it.
Well, he might have been thinking about it, couldn't pull it off.
He just got back up to his feet. Why don't you just punch him in the mouth? Break his eyes. That's something you do. Then you'd call a timeout. As you know, there's no good defense. I have to say it all the time, Curtis. No good defense for a rake to the eyes.
Into the corner, big Polish hammer afterwards by Mr. Number 1. Back to the arm.
Is he inside or outside here, Curtis?
That's inside. Outside.
And that's right. We are inside the Mark Henderson Arena here in Morgan, North Carolina. As you're seeing George South defend this NAWA Carolinas title against Justin Kindred-Allen, and I'd say South is
maybe outside.
In a pretty comfortable situation here.
Yeah, this has been all George.
In a very familiar spot, and that's being in control of the match is Mr. Number 1. Kindred's going to have to do, there's got to be something he can do to change the tide of this matchup. I'm hoping he doesn't. I know I'm supposed to be not biased here, but.
Well, no one wants to see a blowout. So it will be good to see Justin get a little bit more offense here, just to have George in some jeopardy at this point. But it's been all George. This has just been an exhibition. This has been a clinic for George so far.
Well, Mason Allen is stalking around the outside of the squared circle. As we speak, he is ringside. Another rake to the eye.
Oh, he gave him one back.
And as I said, there's Mason Allen. We know he might get involved if he has to. Look here, crisscrossing back and forth on these ropes. Down goes Allen. And a big tackle from South. Goes for the pinfall. Only gets
lazy
2.
cover for George. You don't see that every day.
You don't think he went to the Golden Gladiator number 2, hook the leg seminar?
No, I'm pretty sure he didn't, unless he could set up a table there. But still, oh, there we go.
Oh, a double wrist lock on that. What we seem to believe is still a damaged wrist of Kindred.
Yeah. Now I know Justin knows the escape for this. I've drilled it with him personally, but I don't know if he could reach down into the recesses of his memory here to execute it right now. Because
so you're saying he's stupid?
Yeah, and that's
you're calling him stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
say Justin's too stupid.
We talked about this earlier. Picture says 1,000 words here. Look at him.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, he's probably in a lot of pain with that wrist that like I said, we still believe it to be damaged as he's wearing that brace on it. Curtis, if he's going to reverse this, what does he need to do here? Tell all the people at home that don't understand this, that probably never even seen this hold before.
He's got to get his head underneath George's left arm here and turn his body around like 180 degrees here, and then he'll be able to get into a top wrist lock position from there.
Or just use your momentum to shoot him off the rope. Oh, Mason Allen grabbing the foot. I told you, Curtis. I told you so. Mason Allen was going to get involved in this match.
His laces weren't tied.
He don't even have any laces.
I'm sorry. This swinging neck breaker by Justin, though. That could be all he needed. Here's a cover.
He's got slip-ons, for Christ's sake. They're cowboy boots.
Why don't cowboys use laces? Seems dangerous.
Well, man, go talk to Sellers. I don't know. Go talk to Rhodes.
I don't want to talk to them any more than I have to.
Now, this is what Kindred needed. This is what Justin needed. The distraction from Mason. I told you it was going to happen. Look at the size of the head on that guy.
Yeah, he's got a big noggin.
And now Kindred-Allen's he's got to keep South on the mat here and wear him down some, because as we said, this has pretty much been a one-sided affair so far.
Justin telling the fans to shut up because they're cheering for George here, and that's energizing them.
South back up to a vertical base. Off the ropes he comes. Oh, catches him.
Abdominal stretch.
Can he get it cinched in tight enough? He's got the leg great hooked. And now he's got that arm.
You see, if I'm Justin here, I'd want to be a step closer to the rope so I could grab Mason's hand when the ref's not looking.
You're a cheater.
Well, that's true.
Oh, look here. South reverses. He gives a hip toss there. Able to get that leg free. Going for the claw. Ducks under. Oh, boot. And a swinging neck breaker.
Another neck breaker.
That could be
it. That's it. New champ.
There's no way.
1.5?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see what our official said there. I didn't see what he said. I was just in shock. What's that idiot saying?
And Mason's telling Justin to go for it here. It's all over now. Justin secured another chin lock. Working on the head and neck area. George South trying to hold him down to the mat here. Recover some stamina from the beating that he took for the first however many minutes of this match.
It's been a great contest here, and both of these men are fighting their hearts out for that NAWA Carolinas Heavyweight Championship. I'd say it's the most beautiful belt in the Carolinas, maybe the Southeast, maybe the whole country.
I'm not going to argue with you, but both of these guys know the importance of having gold around your waist here. That's why this contest has been so grueling.
Mason does not like the cheers from the fans who are getting behind Mr. Number One as he gets back up to his feet.
More right hands to the stomach. He takes off. Ducks a punch. A boot.
Got him a double underhooks here. What's South got in mind? Oh, look at this, Curtis.
Oh, I don't know what you call this.
I call this painful.
That works though. He's got
holy Christ, it's painful.
And he's got the leg secured. Not a lot of places for Justin to go. He's in quite a predicament here. He's going to want to have to try to free that leg first. Yeah, free that right leg, and then he can maybe work around. He does, but right into a butterfly suplex.
Beautiful butterfly suplex there from George South. Both men down though, Curtis.
Both men are exhausted. Oh, look, George tapping out. Did you see that? He tapped, that's it.
Yeah, he called a timeout too.
I guess Harkey missed it, I don't know.
Mason saying the belt is coming home. The belt is coming to Allentown.
Both men working back to a vertical base. George up first.
You think they listen to Journey in Allentown?
No.
They probably never even heard of Journey.
No, they don't listen to Journey in Allentown. We got a sleeper hold here.
What do you think they listen to?
I don't know. I know they listen to Fall Out.
What?
They come out to that, but sometimes.
Well,
the OGs do. George's fading fast. We got a new champion here.
That sleeper hold is cinched in. The arm has been dropped down for a count of one.
That's it, new champion, 99, George.
Oh, miraculously, South gets that arm up. He's fighting out of it. That sleeper couldn't put him down.
Surge of adrenaline from
Oh, he's got one.
Sleeper.
He's got it.
Justin.
He's got him. Mason can't believe it. Is he going to go night-night, Curtis?
It's looking like it.
Are we going to get a win by sleeper hold here? Oh, no, wait a minute.
They will turn it into a side headlock.
Oh,
and an elbow right to the mouth. Down goes George.
That'll put any man down, even George South. Oh, able to kick out at two. George may, hopefully he didn't missing any teeth after that elbow right in the mouth. Here we go, choking him.
George being choked over the top rope here.
That is the Allentown motto, cheat to win at all costs. And here we go, I told you.
Mason doing the same.
I told you it was going to happen, Curtis.
Oh, goodness.
He's saying pin him.
The numbers game too much for George, I think.
Oh, he kicked out at 1.
Mason says it was this close. I don't know if it was that close.
That must be that Allen math. And now look here, just taunting him from the outside and choking him. Here we go again behind our official's back.
If Mason would just jump up there and headbutt him, he can win the whole thing.
He was banging head, not headbutting.
Yeah, no, he should have just jumped up there and one good headbutt. That'd have been it.
What a way.
George would still be laying down on the mat.
Kindred choking him in the corner. He let the champion get back up to his feet. I don't know how smart that was, even though he's got him in the corner choking him like that. Back down he goes. South is in trouble. This is
More choking.
This might be the most trouble we've seen George South in.
The first half of this match, George was in no peril at all.
Look here again,
oh,
Curtis.
My goodness.
Just choking the champion. And down he goes. But
that's it.
He's too close to those ropes.
He doesn't need the ropes. He just kicks out on his own. A lot of pride and determination from George here, digging down deep to hold on to this prestigious NAWA Carolinas Championship. Doesn't want to lose it.
He may never lose it. If it doesn't happen tonight, it may never happen, Curtis.
It's always that. Come on, ref.
What?
He's tapping out.
He's trying to get the people behind him here, Curtis. We've gone over this
surrendering like a coward
before. That's his way of calling a timeout.
Keep squeezing, Justin. Don't respect the tap anymore. The referee's not going to stop it. Squeeze it until he stops moving.
This match has been a tale of two stories. It started with the success of South, and now Kindred-Allen writing his own story here as he's taking charge of this match. But South courageously keeps continuing to fight back up to his feet. Arm drag.
Arm drag's out of that side, out of that chin lock or side headlock.
Look at the damage that's been done to South.
A big right hand from Justin.
He was staggering around from the beating he's taken from JKA here. Oh, nobody home. South rolls out of the way.
Took too long on the elbow. George looks angry.
Well, wouldn't you be angry?
Yeah.
Somebody punched you in the mouth.
I haven't seen him this angry since he fought Tatanka.
What happened there?
He got angry.
Oh, my God.
I just told you that.
The third or fourth rake to the eyes there from Kindred. Cuts all the momentum of South off. Charges in with a splash. I don't think he got all of it.
I think George defended that with a shoulder to the abdomen.
Big reversal, back body drop. And Kindred-Allen now, he's on the receiving end of some punishment here from the champion.
He's, oh boy, George has got a handful of hair here.
Speaking of Tatanka, that's Wahoo McDaniel right there, Jack. A big chop there, two chops right to the head.
Chop right to the.
Took him right off his feet that time. Big Irish, oh, he's got the claw.
He's got the claw.
And you know that glove on the right hand of George South came from Black Jack Mulligan. Mason can't believe it. South has got him in the dead center of the ring, Curtis.
There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. And South has been grappling for 30 or 40 years. Those hands are so strong. And it's just a matter of time.
Oh, Mason's on the apron, distracting our official. He's up there. Oh, South let go of the claw.
That's the only way Justin got out of it.
He said, "You choked me." He's gonna get him.
Get out of there,
Get
Mason.
off the apron.
Run.
Punch him already. Do something, George. He's gonna cost you your title. Here comes Kindred. Oh, runs right into Mason. He's got that hand up. Right back to the claw.
George baited him into that.
And this,
here we go.
He's got him down.
And that's it. George retains.
George South with another victory, another successful title defense here against Justin Kindred-Allen, using that claw. Now you see Mason was on the floor after his brother ran right into him.
It looked like George was in peril there for a second, but he's able to pull out the W against Justin Kindred-Allen, leaving Allentown without any titles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have this week. We'll see you right here next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Until then, so long for now.